Hi preschool class, it's Miss Jen with another art video, and we are in the month of March, and we are talking about dinosaurs this month, and this week we will be talking about meat-eater dinosaurs. So I know some of you know about the T-Rex as a meat-eater dinosaur. So the one that we are going to be doing is actually a pterodactyl. So pterodactyl is a meat-eater. So this is a pterodactyl, and we are going to do this our project. You're going to need your pterodactyl, you're going to need your white piece of paper, and you're going to need your red paint, and you're going to need your yellow paint, and you're going to need that paintbrush that I told you to save that you used to have the bubble wrap on it, and underneath the bubble wrap was this paintbrush that we're going to use for this project. So hopefully you saved this. So if you didn't save this, maybe mom or dad or whoever's helping you has another paintbrush to let you use to do this project, but hopefully you saved this. And then the other thing you're going to need is glue, because after we're done painting our piece of paper, we are going to be gluing our pterodactyl on top of it. So we're going to make something as like a sunset, and then we're going to put a silhouette of a pterodactyl on top of it. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get a piece of paper, and we're going to put it down. I would put something, like I always say, down on the table, because we are going to be painting a lot, just to make sure you don't make everything all painted. So the first thing we're going to do is start painting. So I gave you two colors. I gave you red and yellow, but we're also going to take those two colors and make another color. So the color we're going to make is orange. So we're going to start with using our yellow first. So we're going to take our paintbrush and we're going to dip it in our yellow paint, just like that. And this tray I gave you helps, because it helps keeps everything together. And then when we mix our color, we're going to use the tray to do it. So all you're going to do is take your white piece of paper, and you're going to try to leave a white circle in the middle. So you're going to take this paintbrush, and you notice that it's round, because we're going to just go round. So you're going to start out and leave a white circle in the middle, and then you're just going to go around in a circle. So you're going to be using all your muscles in your wrist to kind of just keep going in a circle, just like that. So there, that's what it looks like so far. So just keep going in a circle with your wrist. So if you want to make it a little bit darker, you can dip it in some more yellow, just like that, and go right over the circle that you made. So you're just going to practice making a giant circle. So you're going to keep going, and I'm going to make it a little bit darker and make it very bright. So you just, doesn't matter how much times you go around it or how it looks, because it's going to be perfect. So you're just going to spin in a circle, just like that, just as much as you can. So you're going to just do one circle around, around, and don't forget to leave the inside the middle. You want to leave that a little bit white. So you don't have to leave much, but leave a little bit white. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, that white circle, and keep going around. I think that's good. So you can make yours a little different if you like. Just keep going in the circle. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take yellow and red, and we're going to make orange. So first you need to do is take your yellow, and you're going to dump it out on your tray. You're probably going to need mom or dad or whoever's helping you to do this. So you're just going to take it, and you're going to shake it like this and dump it on your tray. And you don't need much. So get some yellow up. Then you only need some yellow and just a tiny bit of red, because mixing the two colors makes orange. So we have red and yellow, so just a little bit of red, just like that. So you're going to take your red and your yellow, and you're going to mix. So you're going to keep on mixing until it's orange. So you could keep mixing if you want to, depending on what color orange you want, darker orange or lighter orange. You could keep adding colors to it to make it darker. So I'm going to add a little bit more yellow because I want it to be a bright orange. So I'm just going to take the yellow and shake it, shake it, shake it into mixing my red and yellow. And I'm going to make orange. So I think it's becoming the perfect color orange. So orange, orange, orange. So I think it looks pretty good. So let me put my paint over there and I can show you. So that's what it looks like after you mix the two colors together. So it's orange because you mix yellow and red and then mix orange. So I'm going to keep stirring it. And I can put my paint back over here. Now I have some orange. So I'm going to take my orange and I'm just going to go on right where I ended up from the yellow circle. I'm going to paint the orange. So I'm just going to go in a circle, just like that. So just keep going around the yellow. So you have white, then you have the yellow, and then you have the orange circle. So like this one too, you could go as dark as you want. So just keep going in a circle and making it as dark as you want and keep going. And it's okay if you go on top of the yellow because it just makes it look really pretty. So even if you go on top of the yellow and you mix the two colors together, yellow and red make orange. So it looks so nice. And once it all dries, it's going to all dry together. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker and keep going around in a circle. So you could kind of spin yourself with it. It's kind of fun. So just like that. So there's the white, the yellow, the orange. Now we're going to do red. So you don't even have to wipe off your paintbrush because the point is we're mixing the colors all together. So I'm going to dip my paintbrush in my red, and now I'm going to go around my orange. So I'm going to keep going in a circle around my orange, just like this, and keep going and going. So you could do two things. You could just keep going and make it a giant circle, or if you want to fill the rest of the paper with the red, if you feel like doing that, you want to fill the rest of the paper with red, and you have something underneath it to stop you from getting it on your table, then you could do that. Because I think if we fill the whole paper and you keep going around, then it's going to look really nice when it dries. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to keep going around in a circle. And now I'm kind of making an oval because now the circle got too big. And I'm making an oval, and I'm just going to take my arm and just go around. So far here, that's what it looks like. So now my outside of my circle became like an oval. So keep going around, around and around and around. And then when you get to the ends, if this is getting, your arm is getting so tired because you're spinning in a circle so many times, you could just paint it regular. So you could just take your paintbrush and then just paint it regular. Just any way you could get the paint on there to make it go all the way to the end. So I'm going all the way to the end. And you get some more paint. Dipping, dipping, dipping. So you're going to keep going around in a circle. Keep going. And holding it. And I almost got my whole thing painted. So keep going around. And now these ends, if you want to just paint the ends and get them any way you can, like that. I'm going to keep going in the same pattern though. So like I said, when you get to the ends, if you want to go a different direction and keep painting it any way you can to get the paint on there, if you want to paint the whole thing. But if not, you could leave the white rim around it. I left a little corner just so I could pick it up and show you. So this is what it looks like so far. So there it is. So it kind of looks like a sunset. So I'm going to put it back down. And now I'm going to take my pterodactyl and I'm going to glue him on there. So let's see. I forgot to open the glue before I got started. So I'm just going to take my pterodactyl, take my glue. Going to put a lot of glue on there because we want him to stick. So pterodactyl, you could put him anywhere you want to on the paper, wherever you feel like you think he or she is going to look nice. So I haven't decided yet where I'm going to put my pterodactyl. So, but there it is. I got my glue on my pterodactyl. And let's see where I'm going to put it. I think I'm going to put it in the top corner, just like that. Press, press, press down. And there's my pterodactyl. I think it's a girl. I think it's a girl pterodactyl. So there she goes. And there is my pterodactyl painting. So it's a sunset with a silhouette. Those are two really big words. So this is a sunset. So when the sun is going down, sometimes it turns colors like orange and red. And then pterodactyl silhouette, it means this is the shape of the pterodactyl. So I hope you enjoy this project. And I'm excited to see what yours looks like when it's done. And if you decided to go all the way to the edges, or if you just decided to make the circle in the middle. So I hope you enjoy this project, and I'll see you later on this week. And I can't wait to find out all about meat-eater dinosaurs. I was so excited when I went to the museum and I learned out a little bit. So I'll see you later this week. Preschool class. Bye.